So, ladies and gentlemen, me and my kids stayed at the Quality Inn right there across the street. You can see the yellow building through there. We were knocked out incoherent. Here's the building where my kids said that they were brought to. It's a brick building, and these are the crates where my kids are telling me that they're putting children in and killing them, burning them up. Pay attention to the crates, ladies and gentlemen. What they're doing is we're being targeted by child traffickers for months now. Ever since my daughter was almost 3 years old, my ex is linked up to trafficking. He got $500,000 frauding Allstate Insurance Agency. And since he got that money, I've become a targeted individual of traffickers. This is where I believe they're doing rituals. They brought my children from across the street, Quality Inn, to this building to sexually assault them. And my kids are stating to me that they burned children here, that they took them underground here in a basement. And what they're stating to me is that this is where they put children. Look at all the stuff they have here, ladies and gentlemen. It's interesting. Look at these ethanol solutions. Look, they put us in rooms that are knocking us out incoherent. My children are stating that this is where they put children, and they're burning them up in these plastics containers. What I want to bring to the light today, I want to make sure that what my children pass through doesn't go untold. I'm in North Carolina, and I'm recording that we're in forest. Look, we're surrounded by forest. We're barely entering where you enter in North Carolina. And there's a creek here, as you can see the creek. And I want to tell you where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see what's going on across America. We're being hunted by traffickers. This is the town of Maggieville, North Carolina. We're surrounded by forests, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my children also stated to me that they recall what they're doing. They put us in hotel rooms, and it smells like gas. The whole bed smells like they're full of a gas. Not a gas of the gas that you put in a vehicle, a different kind of gas. They're using chemicals. This is how they're winning the war on trafficking. In there is a cave. And it leads to underground, where my kids are stating that they were taken through and taken to another part or another house or another underground where there's a lot of participants in child trafficking, rituals. And look at where they took them. They took them from that house. These are the containers. There's the fire thing over there. And right across the street was a hotel. So they're bringing my kids over here. They brought them across after, of course, knocking us out incoherent. But the kids hear a little bit. And the sad part is that there's cops involved in all this. So if I tell they want to call an ambulance, put me in the mental hospital, they have it all set up to where they'll get rid of you if you're telling on their misconduct of ritualistic trafficking. There's a cave right there. They took my kids in to sexually assault them. And you can see where it has netting on the ground. There's netting on the ground. There's a creek you have to cross. Right there, clearly, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the opening. Is the opening of some kind of portal that leads into the underground. And I've been through 25 states. We're being persecuted for child and sex traffickers, pedophilia light. They got cameras in my vehicle. They got my daughter rigged up, chipped up. Since she was born, I've been having these criminals trying to legally kidnap my kids, illegally kidnap my kids, taking my kids underground, wherever I take refuge, mobile home, apartment, wherever they're getting in like rats in the walls, breaking in my doors, breaking in my homes. I'm fleeing child and sex trafficking. I'm in 25 states, and every state they have underground, taking my kids, doing ritual practices. Look again at the plastic containers. Look, they have numbers on them. This is all happening in North Carolina, where you barely get there, people. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. And as you can see, they have numbers on it, and it has a flame on the top of it. 1170, 1170, 1130. It's got numbers on these cages and these cartridges. And from what my children are seeing, they're seeing children in cages, bottles underground. And they're using these to burn the children up. And of course, there's the fire thing that I showed you the other day. Of course, there's the Quality Inn that's participating in all this with all its workers. And I want to let America know what's going on across our states. It's called Ethanol Solutions. Beware of fire. They're killing children, ladies and gentlemen. They're trafficking me and my children. And everywhere I turn, everybody's involved, including the cops. Look at all these different bottles, and they love to drink. We go do their monstrosity underground. North Carolina, the woods. Ladies and gentlemen, when you barely enter North Carolina, one of these counties, I've mentioned in the beginning of the video. Thank you for listening. I'll continue to post.